Hello guys and welcome to my life. My name is Vitaliia and this is my life in Thailand. And today I want to compare Thailand 4 years ago and now for immigration. I will compare Phuket for 5 parts, and this is about accommodation, job, community, visa and food. Okay, first about accommodation. In that time, it was pretty hard to find accommodation because you need to find a house. On a house, you need to find some piece of paper or a small billboard, like this house for rent. You need to call the agent or the owner, and a lot of people in that time didn't speak English. So you call and you try to understand what's going on, how much, and so on. And it was complicated to understand, and the prices was crazy. Prices was really crazy. Now prices for rent decreased, and it's also, for now I think it's like a normal situation, better than before, because that time I remember I found some property and the prices was like 18,000 per 1-bedroom condo in Cholon. Come on, really? So the good thing is that now you don't need to drive in a small road to find some house, and is the communication with owners and tenants now like super easy compared to previous time. And now you just need to open application, Airbnb, maybe Booking, because now more and more owners they want to rent by themselves, or they use Booking also. And just a marketplace. Marketplace, it's a big database of almost all property in Phuket. I cannot say that yes, you can find absolutely no. Of course, for some property you need to find a good agent who can tell you the truth, or if you, for example, want to rent it abroad, if you're in Russia, UK, America, whatever, and you just need to know the real picture. So of course it's better to find an agent who will take care of you and drive in that place, or just because people who live here like me, we know the surrounding, and we don't need to think even like, oh, I know there is some construction, or there is a new gas station just behind this house, or I know the next neighbors like Thai local cafes and they work until 3 a.m. So in this case, of course, it's better to find someone, and I can also help you with this. I know it's so great that you can have a video call and to send long videos like in Telegram, for example, because in that time also just the most popular way to send information was just pictures, and the picture was not even with a wide angle, so it was just a small picture and you can choose. So I don't like this stuff, I don't like to walk, I'm lazy, and I like that now you just open some aggregators, Google Map to check, and if you like it, you confirm it. Perfect. So food topic is the best. I like it a lot, of course, because everyone likes food, me also, and food delivery improved so much in this, like during the COVID in these years. And you, for example, before, what I need to do, I needed to find some cafe closest to me, because I don't want to go far. That's why I choose only cafes that I know, and I didn't go outside so much, because sometimes you don't like food and you're so upset about, for example, Thai food, and you don't want to try it anymore. And you have to go to the same places. I think of course it's boring to go to the same places. Even if the restaurant is great, you need to, to have a variety of options in the restaurant. And now everything's so easy, you don't need to go outside. You can order by application, and everything will be packed perfectly. About packing, this is wow, this is crazy. In Asia, for example, I was really shocked when the first time some company, I ordered coffee, and they gave me a plastic bag. Inside was coffee and a cup, like you can combine it together. And I was shocked, like, oh my god, this is like, wait, is it legal to do like this? So weekends in Thailand is also great, but I think not only in Thailand, also in Asia. So you don't need to go out. You can order from a lot of restaurants. You can compare prices in this application, and you can try from a few different Thai restaurants, and then if you like it, you can really go to this place. During the pandemic, I tried so many restaurants, and next time you just open application, easy. Okay, I like this one. I know that coffee from this place like is the best one, so I choose here, and this is amazing. So you don't need to worry about food at all. Not the last point is about 7-Eleven delivery. Before we had only Lotus delivery, and you need to order in advance, like in one day in advance. And of course, like I don't like it. Why I need to wait? And now 7-Eleven, who doesn't know about it, this is a convenience shops. This is a branch, and the shops are everywhere in Phuket, like so much. Like even now during the pandemic they closed some branch, but you can find easy any food that you want to find, and some water. So this is a convenience store, and you can buy everything. Now they have delivery, and I think it was the first shops that use they start to use a coffee machine from long ago, and the coffee was super cheap, like really super cheap. And I like the delivery. Honestly, I don't know about so much about delivery like in Russia or in other countries, but here if you want to order like one soap, one piece of soap, one Coke, one coffee, yes, you will get it maybe next 15-10 minutes. So 7-Eleven delivery is amazing. They have some limits about like 5 liter bottle of water. You can order just 1 or 2 pack max, and they don't deliver alcohol at all, and delivery works until 10 p.m. But anyway, this is amazing. If you work, if you don't want to go out or you're in a rush, you just use application, but application only in Thai. The name of products in English so you can understand, but for example if you add coffee, the whole description is in Thai, so you need to translate it and just remember. But anyway, this improvement is amazing. I like food delivery, that it's so fast and you can order whatever you want, just one piece or a bag of some snacks. Community in Phuket. Before, mostly people used like Facebook, Facebook events, Facebook group to communicate to each other. And that time, I think for Russians there was only one big group when people negotiate about like what's new about business opening, about some events, so you can check with only limited community. There are like a few thousand members, and that's also people who stay here for a long time. And I remember that there are mostly some topics, a little bit bullying of other people, and about like mostly parties. So I think it's quite limited and not so interesting, and it was for me like compared to today's, it's now everything is super easy. You have a lot of Telegram groups, Telegram channels of events where you can find everything from about sale, about rent, sell property, rent property, motorbike, so everything, and also about events. And they're like different only for Russians, or for example for like mix of everybody. You can find any channel, group, whatever, and you can join them. And now there are more and more people in Phuket who just move here and stay here for every year. They come, for example, for winter, and people know each other more, but there are more people around you, and people now keep in touch. They don't just add in a group and disappear like it was before. They really like communicating to each other, talking to each other. So I think now it's easy to find friends and find community. Yes, now you can also use Facebook, Instagram, even some ads on Instagram, like, I don't know, some mentor or coach, for example, comes to Phuket and like, okay guys, I have a meeting, you can join, blah blah blah. So it's easy to find someone. So about job, I came to Phuket to work from the beginning. From the first day I came to work, not to chill here. And what I had to do, I had to go to office like in working hours. I drove every day about like 15 or 20 minutes to my office, and I just stay there. And in that time we need to have like a working permit. It's a permit that allows you to work, like foreigners to work in Thai companies. And you need to go to immigration office in Phuket town, for example. I was there a few times, and to get this book, it's called like, it's just a blue book, but it's called a work permit. And every time you need to have it when you're in an office. You should work like from this time to this time in a specific location. And I am so happy that everything changed. Really, like, it's amazing. For example, now I was in Phuket town in the same immigration only once, but now I have a work permit that allows me to work. And if someone asks me about it, I will show on my phone. So this is like a online work permit, easy, no problems, you cannot forget it. So now I can stay home. I know the area, so I don't need to be in the office. I like to work in my private office. And even this summer I worked. I was working for 4 months in Russia, and it's not I have also like deals with clients, and it's not a big problem that I'm not here, because I know the market, I know the area, so I think it's great. And I don't want to say it, but yeah, it's true, only like IT companies and mostly developers could live in Thailand and work remotely. Now I think everybody can work remotely, and this is not a big deal. This is perfect. Like, I like my office. So, but with the questions, I think even now you need a lot of time to get your visa. It can be from 5 to 6 months. You just need to wait. And it's very funny because in Thailand you just really, like, I gave my passport to some Thai lawyers whom I didn't know at all. Like, okay, there's my passport, and I could see my passport for a few months, but it's not a big deal. So I believe that Thailand is a great place to immigrate, and you can try for sure if you like this climate, and you can find work maybe remotely or even in Thailand. Yeah, just try. If you have any questions about property or rent, you can ask me, and I can also recommend you from my experience that I have in Phuket which area to choose, or maybe specifically which condo or real estate. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Here I talk about my experience like an expat in Phuket, about property, crypto, and about my lifestyle.